Okay, so first off, I need to apologize for the video being somewhat delayed this week, but there are various reasons for that. I've been super crazy busy, and two, I wanted to do something a little bit different. This week, I'm going to give you one of my paranormal encounters. Those who talk to me know I have had many. I just don't like to discuss them in depth unless I obviously really know you, and because um, as a host or somebody who runs a page and this stuff, I just personally don't think that you should be giving your personal opinion or your religious beliefs or any of that stuff. I don't think you should give your thoughts, but that's just me. If you do that, hey, that's you. Okay, so this happened in where I am now in southern Colorado. So I have not always lived in Colorado my whole life. At the time that this happened, which was in 1997, yes, I am old. I was actually up here visiting my grandparents. So at the time, I was 9. So if you can do the math, oh yeah, I'm up there. I was 9 years old, and we just had a massive, massive snowstorm. I'm talking like drifts at 7 to 8 feet. And I remember sitting on a drift to the point of where my basketball hoop was level with me sitting, if you get an idea. So here's the hoop and here's my head. So yeah, massive drifts. And so it's the sun's starting to go down, and I have a younger brother, and he and I are very, very close in age. We are almost exactly a year apart, and we're laying on our backs. So imagine somebody like making a snow angel, but you're just laying there. And I remember my dad was shoveling or something like that, so he wasn't paying attention. So my face is looking up at the sky. Now, I have known what a satellite looks like. So obviously, if you don't know what a satellite looks like, please look that up. But so I started looking off this way, and my brother says, "Hey," he goes like that. "What is that?" And so I look that way, and there are 2 lights, and they're just sitting. But then a couple seconds later, a third shows up. So you have a triangle of lights, and it is not moving. It's just sedentary. It's sitting there. And how big it was compared to where we were seems like it was pretty close. But the odd thing is I had looked in that area of the sky, shortly before that, and it wasn't there. So if you see anything, it looked like this. But actually, what I saw, it looked like that. So now, at the time, I didn't know what it was. I told my brother it was probably a weird plane or something. But now, if you watch any, like my favorite investigator and person who does a lot of things is David Paulides. And his recent documentary he did on the missing 411 and the UFO connection, somebody saw something exactly like that. And there are multiple people who see the same thing. Now, the odd thing about that, when I saw it, is it disappeared. It wasn't there. I didn't see it fly off. I just kind of like blinked and it was gone. So, do I think that was a UFO? Absolutely. I absolutely think something was going on. And the interesting thing about that, so if you know anything about his work, you know there is a connection between bad storms and a connection of missing people and a connection of these crafts or people seeing crafts or anything. So I always wonder, now that I know a little bit, maybe somebody went missing in this area during this giant snowstorm, and because there was obviously a craft in the area. But yeah, so anyway, that's one of my encounters. If you've had a similar encounter, go ahead and comment. Thank you for being patient with me and being super delayed this week. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week.